timeshare, you can spend your vacations in these countries or many other countries. If you get a timeshare, you can see things like the Colosseum in Rome, Italy. If you get a timeshare, you can get to see the Eiffel Tower at nighttime in Paris, France. Now you ask, what is a timeshare? It's when you have partial ownership of a vacation property or properties for a set amount of time for you to stay at that location of your choosing. My mom, she loves to travel, so we've been to many different countries. She has a timeshare, meaning I know a lot about it. Most people feel like they're stuck when they sign that contract. We as Nova students will one day be making money with our degrees, our jobs, so we have to be informed because this money will one day go towards a mortgage for our house, a down payment for our cars, and our retirement plans. So we have to be smart with our money. Now, having a timeshare is not the end of the world. We just have to be careful with how we use it, and for future buyers, they just have to make the best decisions for their budgets. Today, I'll be talking more about timeshares, the pros and cons of having one, and the various timeshares in the market. Now, according to the vacation ownership website, you or your family uses a timeshare. You can give it as a gift to your friends, relatives. You can rent it out to people. You can sell it to them. Now, if you have a deeded timeshare, it means you have a timeshare for life, but they're not so common anymore. Nowadays, there are RTUs, right to use, and those have expiration dates. Then, if you have an annual timeshare, it means you travel every year. Biannual means you travel 2 times in a year. Biennial, it means you travel every other year. Now, if your timeshare is a weeks-based timeshare, it means you are forced to travel that same week every time you travel. And if you have a point system, and using my mom's Royal Holiday book, you can see that. And these are points, so the numbers are the points, and then depending on the season, mild, high, or prime, and there's season descriptions to give you what it means for each season. And depending on how long you stay, what kind of day you stay, and how big the unit is, it'll cost different amounts of points. Now, what are some pros and cons of a timeshare? The pros, like Andrew said in his speech with the whole fast food thing, you have to know that there's a kitchen in these units because they're more condo, apartment-like. So you'll have a kitchen, so you can just buy food and cook it for yourself instead of spending money eating out. You know, and a lot of people don't like to spend money eating out anyways, so you save money there. Then for those who overpack, know that you have like washer and dryer. So you don't have to pack so many outfits, and you don't have to check in as many bags at the airport. And that will save you money. Now, this is a pro for those in the market for a timeshare. You can buy timeshares for a fraction of the cost if you buy someone else's timeshare. Now, this is a big con for the actual owner or the broker, and the broker is a person who sells timeshares because they would have to sell the timeshare for a lower price. And through my mom's experiences with her timeshare and her friends' experiences, they feel like they're obligated to travel because you paid for your weeks, your points, so you don't want to waste that money. Then when you book a trip, you have to book ahead of time. And then it's a hassle if something happens and you have to cancel it, and there are cancellation fees. Despite these cons, the timeshare industry is growing exponentially. Lei Ying Lim, she's a managing director of a market research company in Malaysia. She wrote this in 2006. She found that in 2002, 5,425 timeshare resorts can accommodate 325,000 units around the world. Then, in Elizabeth Razi's article in the Kiplinger's Personal Finance magazine, she stated that some of the major timeshares of today are the Disney Vacation Club, the Hilton Grand Vacation Company, the Marriott chain, basically all their hotels, their timeshares, their vacation clubs, their resorts. I've talked to you briefly about what timeshares are, the pros and cons of having one, and the various timeshares in the market. If you're curious about getting a timeshare, make sure you're stingy with your money, you do a lot of research, and read everything before you sign that contract.